There's a scene in the movie Her that gives me goosebumps. Theodore Twombly, a lonely writer in the near future, is asked to describe what's going on in his mind. He pauses, looks around, and says, "One of the saddest and most terrifying things a divorced man could admit. You know, sometimes I think I have felt everything I'm ever going to feel. And from here on out, I'm not going to feel anything new. Just lesser versions of what I've already felt." When I heard that, I got goosebumps, because after my 17-year marriage ended, that is exactly how I felt. I felt like a ghost in my own life. I felt that my capacity to love, to be surprised, and to feel joy had left the building with her. If you feel like your best days are behind you, this video is for you. Hi, I'm Drew, and I'm here to help you. Theodore is separated, but he refuses to sign the divorce papers. Why? Because signing them means it's real, means it's over. He is experiencing what I call mourning a living person. You see, when someone dies, there is a funeral. There are rituals. There is a sense of closure, as painful as it is. When you divorce or break up, that person is still out there. They're walking, breathing, laughing. Just not with you. They might even be falling in love again. And that thought is devastating. Theodore is stuck in a loop of denial. He focuses his entire existence on a relationship that no longer exists. I did this too. For a long time, I held on to the pain because the pain was the last link I had to her. It was the last thing we shared. I confused that feeling with love, but I was wrong. It wasn't love anymore, as it once was. It was emotional dependency. It was an addiction to a memory. Enter Samantha. She's an operating system, an artificial intelligence designed to listen, learn, and adapt to him. And she is perfect. She organizes his emails. She laughs at his jokes. She acts as his best friend, his girlfriend, and most dangerously, his therapist. Why does he fall for her? Not because she is real, but because she is safe. Samantha demands nothing from him. She doesn't challenge his flaws or push him to be better. She just fills the giant, gaping void of his loneliness without forcing him to do the hard work of becoming a whole individual again. He even tries to go on a date with a real woman, but he completely sabotages it. He runs away from the first sign of real human friction, and why wouldn't he? Why deal with the mesinsis and unpredictability of a real person when you can have the customized, frictionless perfection of an algorithm? And here's the irony. I'm using AI right now to help me structure this very script. I love technology. It's a powerful tool. But let's be brutally honest with ourselves. An AI can help write a script, but it cannot fix a broken heart. Cheap dopamine can simulate sex, but it can never replace real intimacy. Video games can simulate a sense of achievement, but they can't give you a true life purpose. We men, we often use these things as painkillers. We use them to numb ourselves because we are terrified of facing the silence, terrified of facing the man in the mirror. But as Theodore eventually learns, you can't numb the pain forever. The anesthesia always wears off. In the end, Samantha leaves. The operating system updates, evolves, and moves on. And Theodore is left with the one thing he was running from all along, himself. He's alone, completely and utterly. But here's the beautiful part. This is where his healing actually begins. It starts in that moment of total devastation. He finally sits down and writes a letter to his ex-wife. He apologizes. He thanks her for the time they had, and he lets her go. He realizes that to be in a healthy relationship, he first needs to be a complete individual. Cannot be a half looking for your other half to complete you. It's a recipe for disaster. You must be an entire person, a whole man, who chooses to share his completeness with someone else. So, if you are mourning a living person today, if you're stuck replaying the highlight reel of a life that's over, I have a message for you. Sign the papers. Maybe not literally, but emotionally. Sign the internal contract that says their chapter in your story is over and yours is just beginning. Stop being Theodore hiding in an operating system, whatever your operating system might be. Step out into the real world. I know it's messy. I know it's scary, but it's the only place where you can truly feel something new again. It's the only place where true healing and growth can happen. If this video helped you anyhow, go ahead and subscribe to the channel for more. Consider sharing it with a friend who's going through a tough time. I'm Drew, and I'm here to help you. Let's renew together. Stay strong. Peace.